If you're looking for a barbecue recipe that's packed with flavour but couldn't be easier to make, then this one's for you. Today I'm cooking a beautifully blushing lamb rump over charcoal. It's then finished with an easy 4-ingredient harissa butter that melts over the top, creating a rich buttery sauce packed with flavour. So another barbecue recipe for you today, and this one could not be simpler, and it tastes $1 million. I'm saying barbecue recipe, as with all my recipes, could be cooked indoors or outdoors. And here I've got a lovely piece of lamb rump, and I've had my butchers, thank you, F. Conisby & Son here in East Horsley, who have actually deboned it for me. And obviously if you've got good butchers, they'll do that for you, no problem at all. I'm sure you probably could pick it up from the supermarket, maybe deboned. If not, I do have a video on that, on how to debone a piece of lamb, or specifically a leg of lamb, which this is part of. Anyways, so deboned, we're going to put that into the bowl, and what we want to do is just season this up. Very, very simple, guys. Just some olive oil, just to coat it. I want a good pinch of salt, a couple of pinches of salt. And if you've watched the channel before, you know I like my black pepper. So I'm going to go in there with plenty of black pepper. Now, obviously, we're cooking this on the barbecue, and I'm going to sear it first just to seal it. If you were doing this inside, you do exactly the same thing, but you'd be doing it in a pan, and then you'd be transferring it to an oven to finish its cook. And that's it. Just move it around in that seasoning. I've got my barbecue preheated to 180°C. Let's get it on. So, as I mentioned, this lamb is going to cook over direct coals initially, and I'm going to put it fat side down, straight there. And we're going to leave that for a couple of minutes, and then we'll flip it over. Okay, that's enough. We're going to flip it over again now onto the other side, just to seal the other side. It's got some nice colour on that fat side. Close the lid down again, another 2 minutes. And while that's cooking, on the second side, we can make up our harissa butter, and it really is simple, guys. I've got some butter, some harissa paste. Now, this is a standard harissa paste. If you want something a little bit milder, go for the rosé harissa paste. And it also has that sort of rose petal, rose water taste to it as well. But I quite like the standard one. Go as heavy or as light as you want. I like the spice. And then here I've got a teaspoon each of dried oregano and ground cumin. And that is going to go straight onto the barbecue too. I'm just going to place that on indirect heat. That will melt down nicely, take about a minute or so. Okay, so our harissa butter is nicely melted. We now just need to move the lamb off direct heat to indirect. So I'm going to bring it over here. We're going to remove our harissa butter. And these are great little pans, guys. These removable, detachable handles are fantastic. Just give that a good little shake around. I just want to move that lamb over a little bit more central, somewhere about there. And we want to baste that in some of our harissa butter. So get plenty on there. You want to make sure this is nicely seasoned up. We're going to save the rest. We will use it as this is resting. And that looks pretty good to me. We're going to close that lid down, and we're going to cook that now until it reaches an internal temperature of 51°C. I want this nice and blushing. And this gives us time now to move on to our courgette and goat's cheese salad. Okay, so for the courgette and goat's cheese salad, I'm using a couple of courgettes there. I just want to take the ends off, like so. And then using a speed peeler, I like to take off the first bit there. Don't really want the skin or the full piece of skin. And then just using it, just keep going down, taking off shards of it. And this is great because you get such lovely thin pieces of it. It's going to be coated with this lovely dressing we're going to make. I think that's probably it. I've got a nice, huge mound there. These were big courgettes. So we're going to get those into a bowl. Something big enough to take that amount of courgettes. And then here I've got one red chilli, which I've just de-seeded. If you want to keep the seeds in, by all means do so, but I don't think it will need it. And I've just cut this into strips, and then here, one garlic clove. With the garlic clove, all we want to do is finely slice it. As fine as you can get it anyway. It doesn't matter if you want to chop it up a little bit, like those end bits there. If you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. And then with the chili, again, you just want to finely dice it. That should do us. Get those into your bowl. Oh, you know that's going to be good, especially with that chili in there. And then here I've got some mint leaves, just strip them off. As a matter of fact, the mint I got, it was mainly stalk. So I've had to go through pretty much a whole pack to get a small amount of leaves. And with that, I just want to tear those leaves in there. The mint is going to add a lovely flavour to this. I'll probably leave a few whole as well, because I love mint. I want to make sure I get a good mouthful of it. That's it. I don't know, there's probably about 20 odd leaves there or something like that. But that is plenty. Last few there. Get those in. You want a good pinch of salt. You want some cracked black pepper. Plenty of pepper. Some extra virgin olive oil. About 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. That'll do us. And then 1 tablespoon, so a standard sort of dressing mix, if you like, a 2-to-1 mix. 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar is about there. Just get your hands involved and just give that all a really good mix so that everything is incorporated, and make especially sure that that garlic has got some of that vinegar on it, because it's going to dull down that raw garlic flavour. And that will sit now until we need to add our final touches, which is the goat's cheese. Let's check on our lamb. It should now almost be done. Okay, so before I check the lamb, I just want to put that harissa butter back over the coals just to heat it back through, because we're going to be using that. Let's just check that temperature. We're at about, 51, just over 51. I'd say that is ready to pull now. So let's get it out, let it rest. And I tend to use one of these foil trays. I find them really handy. I buy loads of them off Amazon. They just come in really, really useful. Just put that on there for a second. Just check this harissa butter. I think, yeah, that looks pretty good. What we're going to do with that, just chuck it there for a sec. Just take that back off and then just pour that over the top of the lamb, and that will mix in with all the lovely resting juices that hopefully will come out of that lamb rump. Oh, the smells. I wish there was smell-o-vision for you guys. Hopefully you'll give this one a try. Well, we'll see when we cut into it. You might not. Okay, so let's just put that over the top. I'm going to leave a little gap at one end. I don't want it to steam in there or get too hot. It's going to carry on cooking, as we know. So I'm just going to sort of funnel a little bit there, and that's it. I'm going to leave that for a good 10 minutes before we carve into it. Okay, so our lamb is almost finished resting. I've got here some firm goat's cheese. What I want to do is just probably use about half of that. I'm just going to cut it into sort of 4 there. And then just cut it up how you want, crumble it, whatever you want to do, it doesn't really matter. Just like that. That's the kid up. Add that to your salad. Just crumble that in. Get it all on there. And that is now ready to go. Let's bring in our lamb. It should be ready now. Oh, missing a bit of goat's cheese. Let's get that onto the board. And let's start slicing this and see how we've done. Oh, right, the moment of truth. Fingers crossed, everyone. I'm hoping this will be nice and blushing. It feels nice and tender, that's for sure. And we're getting into the thick part now. That's what I'm looking for. Cut it as thick or as thin as you like. This will be tender as you like, so don't worry too much. Oh yeah, this looks amazing. That's it. We are done. And what I like to do with this is just transfer it onto a nice plate. So just lay it out nicely so it's sort of presented in a way that you would want. Like so. Oh, I'm bringing over other bits here. Got a bit there. The rest of this on. We're going to serve this family style, so I like to just do it sort of, do you know what I mean? This is going to be chucked, well, not chucked, but it's going to go in the middle of the table, and then get some of your lovely courgette salad with the goat's cheese. Just pile it in the corner there. Oh, this stuff is the money. That's it. And last but not least, just finish it off with those resting juices and the harissa butter. Okay, let's give this a try. Let's see how we've done. I'm going to start off, weirdly, with the courgette salad. I absolutely love this stuff. It's so fresh and light. Make sure there's a bit of chili on there as well. That is a great salad on its own, to be fair. But we serve it a lot with steak and lamb, and it works really well. Give that one a go for sure. Let's try a bit of this lamb. Come on, let's tuck in. Cut a little bit off there. It feels tender as you like. Dip it in some of that lovely harissa butter. And it is tender as you like. Melt in your mouth, to be fair. So good. You got that lovely char on the outside, the smokiness from the barbecue, and then the harissa, it's got a little kick, not too strong. The cumin's coming through, and it just all works in harmony. That is on another level. So good, honestly. And I love lamb rump. I mean, it would work with other cuts of lamb, obviously, but the lamb rump, it's nice. You've got a little bit of fattiness on there, which I'm trying to cut through now. But the meat is just delicious. Amazing. Guys, give that one a go. You saw how easy that was to prep and cook. Nothing to it really, but a really delicious meal. That's it from me for today. I really appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please also like, share, comment, got a hype button. I'd really appreciate one of those. I'll put all of the details of today's barbecue harissa butter lamb rump down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say is until next time, it's cooking good.